Okay, now let's just get into this evidence, right? And we're going to connect some dots with this evidence because this is highly suspicious right now. Hospital chop off 6 people's limbs by mistake. York and Scarborough Teaching Hospital NHS Foundation Trust confirmed 6 patients had limbs amputated due to medical mistakes. A hospital has admitted to cutting 6 people's limbs off by mistake in the past 3 years. York and Scarborough Teaching Hospitals NHS Foundation Trust confirmed 6 patients had limbs amputated due to medical mistakes over a 3-year period. This is the highest number of any NHS trust across the UK. 4 amputations were performed in 2020 and another 2 were carried out in 2021 at the Yorkshire Hospital. All were results of medical negligence. But they are not the only trust to have mistakenly carried out the operation. FOI requests filed by accident claims revealed Sheffield Teaching Hospital NHS Trust performed 2 surgery without needing to. No. I do understand that people do make mistakes. As much as how it is hard to believe, people do make mistakes, right? No, after the first one, I understand. After the second one, I still understand. But you're telling me it's going to carry on to 6 people's limbs. 6 mistakes. At what point do you realize something is wrong? What point do you realize we need to look on the protocol or we need to put something in place? This is coming off very satanic, very, very satanic. And the cutting off of limbs only brings me back to these ancient statues that they got no limbs. No, this is just me. I feel that there is some sort of an entity that likes to take people's limbs. So they will possess various individuals to just chop people's limbs off. That is just what I am feeling right now. That is what this is giving. Because I cannot understand how do you take 6 limbs by mistake. I understand the first 2. But I cannot understand after that. I can't understand it. So I have to say this is satanic to the core. There is some entity working amongst us that likes to take limbs. Because if you notice in ancient times, or should I say some statues from ancient times, some of them, quite a few of them, don't have any arms. Now they give a variety of excuses that they are telling. But I do believe that there is some entity that is working among us that likes to take people's limbs. I do believe that's the problem. And I'm not accusing anyone. It's just what I am thinking, what I'm going to use to sum up this case. Because that's the only explanation I can give right there. That some entity is working through someone that likes to take limbs. Because how can you make this mistake 6 times? The first 2 I understand, right? But I'm telling you, we are living in some serious times. People, please keep your eyes open. Do not underestimate the times we are living in. Do not underestimate these entities that are around us. Do not take your eyes off the ball. Mistake is here for us all to make. But we should be on our guard. And even if someone makes the mistake and you are there, you should be on your guard to pay attention, to make sure it doesn't happen again. This is unacceptable because we know doctors spend years at university just to come out to be amputating 6 people by mistake. It's not acceptable. 1 or 2, but 6? No. I have to really say an entity is working through someone. We need to pray and say glory be to the Most High.